Hey guys, Sis here for another episode of the Fallout 4 complete walkthrough. This one we're jumping right back in where we left off, kind of at a pivotal point in the decision-making process between the Brotherhood of Steel and the Institute. So we're going up to meet with Father and the Directorate of the Institute to see what their plan for the Commonwealth is, and based on that information we'll make a decision. Hey, do we want to go full tilt into the Brotherhood? Or are we just going to hang back? Or are we going to just say, hey, I'll support my son in the Institute? So I believe this is where we have to learn all that information to make the decision. Kind of the final plan of the Institute. So that's what we're going to jump right into. And I'm on the wrong floor. Nice. Hello, how are you? Are you up here? Oh, they're up at the top. I'll take my power armor off for this. Oh, where's dog meat when you need him? What do we want to level up? What do we want to level up, folks? We can't level up robotics anymore. We got nothing that we've already done that we can level up, unfortunately, outside of that, but I don't really want to do that. I'm just not high enough level. I don't really know. I don't really know, folks. Nerd range. Genius is angry. When your health drops below 20%, time slows down. Oh, fusion cores last an extra 25% longer. Yeah, that will do that. Nice. Auto saving. Oh, I'm still dog meat. Well, I don't think dog meat can hang out in here. I'm literally 3 over. There we go. Those are not mine. I swear, those are not my Brotherhood of Steel. Don't even look at that.
Good, we're all here.
Okay, what's up, dude?
I think it's time we begin.
I'll sit.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue.
Screw you,
there
bro.
are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth.
Fort Independence is off limits, bro. That's the Minutemen. I will fight anybody for the Minutemen.
Ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you.
I'll shoot you myself,
It's
bro.
clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Compromises, question mark?
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that...
They are all very anti-me.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No, can't be serious.
No.
Please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy. You can't be serious.
Oh, boy.
Possibly justify this. He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Wow. So I'm going to be the leader of the Institute.
Thanks for taking care of that.
No problem,
The
dude.
Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Hello, Father.
I had no idea.
I know this is...
My son's
It's a
dying.
lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Interesting.
Thanks for running those seeds up to Warwick Homestead.
Oh, don't jump. I don't have my power armor. I almost jumped off that without my power armor. Speak to Allie Fillmore. Huh. Hello, Allie. So they want to make me the leader of the Institute? Ah, so much power.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything
Oh, she's up there.
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ayo saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ayo mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was. But I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal and it switched on by mistake.
Alright. Come on, come on. I'm trying to catch up to you, lady, but you're making it difficult.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely. I need the details.
Details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're gonna have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my...
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash.
Boom.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Hello. Hello. It's pretty cool. It's funny, it's like, isn't nuclear reactors and stuff like what caused this whole thing? Like, the world would like to be destroyed? Relaying to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Are you sure you want to proceed? So, this is basically saying, do I want to go tell them, hey, Brotherhood of Steel, the institution, or the Institute, is trying to start this nuclear war or whatever. Do nothing. Let's quick save. There. Let's see what Elder Maxim has to say. Because it is like, they want to start a nuclear relay. They want me to be the leader of the Institute. But they want to start a nuclear reactor. Which is kind of like the problem that destroyed everything. Right? Like, they had nuclear bombs and nuclear war. Kind of caused all the destruction. And we've been doing a lot of Brotherhood of Steel, so might as well keep it going, right?
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge.
Hello.
Repeat, if you have not received your mentorship assignment, please
If you
report to
find
the
anything
bridge.
interesting in
That
the
is all.
railroad headquarters, don't forget to bring it back here. Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Now that Dr. Lee's arrived,
If you find anything interesting in the railroad headquarters,
Oh.
don't forget to bring it back.
Okay. So now, I know we're doing things a little out of order. But we gotta go, if we're gonna Brotherhood of Steel this, we have to go finish the prior mission. Which is, we have to go brutally murder the railroad. I'm not proud of it, but we're gonna make it happen. Because they're an enemy of the Institute and the Brotherhood of Steel. So, makes sense. I didn't want to do this to them, but we're gonna brutally murder them. It's gonna get bloody. They're the one group that I'm just like, I'm definitely not gonna be your team, so it's all good. Hey, what are you doing here? Pop, 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 pop. Dr. Carrington. He dead now. You dead now.
For Elder Maxon.
Oh, that's the wrong guy. Brotherhood of Steel. Where you at, lady? Put your head up.
Ceasefire.
Guys, I'm not here to kill you. I'm just here to tell you that you could be saving money on your car insurance. Hello. I'm just walking down, just straight murdering fools. I should feel bad, but I don't. Should feel bad, but I just don't.
I ain't letting you get me. Wait. The heck? What was that?
That's some dead railroad agents. That's what that is.
Brotherhood is here. They're here.
Keep going. You killed him.
You killed him. Yep, I did. I just want everybody to know who the mecha is. We're just annihilating these dudes, just running through the railroad. I mean, they just got the short hand of the stick, right? Like, whether it's Institute
Let's do this.
or Brotherhood, they were never gonna survive. You took a bullet to the head, lady. You were one tough cookie. Good job, dog meat. You're dead. Oh shit, she's a synth. Yeah, I'm just running through these ladies.
Oh God! Don't look. It's only a matter of time.
Oh god, don't look.
Can't see.
I brutally murdered all of these people. I'm so sorry. Hello, Tinker Tom. Just wasn't meant to be, man. Can I have that gun, though? That seems like a pretty cool gun. Oh, hey. Nice. Well, I'm just gonna steal everything from you guys, because you're not, you know, you don't seem to be needing it anymore. I feel terrible. I just feel terrible. You know, like, it didn't have to be this way. You could have just let me kill you. But I made decisions, and whether they were good decisions or bad decisions, here we are. This is a little shoddy operation anyway. Can I have your stuff, though? Well, you know you're dead, but... This is a little rude, but I'm just gonna raid everything. Hello. Hello. Hello, Pam.
Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface type. RJ11G.
Alright, Pam. You're one of us now. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Wish things could have been different, you know? You're not my first murder. You're not the first people I've just brutally murdered, but you were definitely, like, the coolest, I guess. You were the only ones that I was, like, kind of friends with. Not really, though. Like, we met each other one time. You decided not to kill me, which was... seems like a questionable decision. So it's not really my fault. Hello? Anybody in here? Ugh. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me all the duct tape and the fusion core. It's so dark now. Hello, let's leave here. Let's leave this place. Dog meat. Let's leave this place and never come back. I don't know why it's taking that long. Alright, let's go to the Pridwin. Semi-automatic bolt action weapons fire one shot with each poo. That's a more reasonable. Oh, that's a bird. Pridwin command deck. Hello. Anybody else in here? Hello, sir.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Nope. You trusted me. They deserved it, man.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office.
Gotcha.
It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam, sir. Ad Victoriam. I'm the best goddamn Paladin you got. The main deck of the Pridwin. It's like, man, anybody who like gets me is just making a huge investment in their future.
All leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
I'd say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
Oh, for the Brotherhood.
If we're gonna defeat the Institute, we can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
Spoken like a true disciple of Maxon. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor.
Gotcha.
That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
Wait, that's what the Institute wants. Tell me where. Point me to it.
Fine, just point me in the right direction.
I was hoping you'd say that. Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where
I think
we're
I've been there
headed.
before.
Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
No way. You're staying here.
Hey, I might be walking around with metal rods shoved into my...
Forget it, Ingram. It's...
Fine. Have it your way. I just hope you don't bring back a paperweight by mistake. Kells has a vertibird on standby.
So the Institute wanted one of their people to come with me, and I said, no way. The guy's an asshole. Now she's like, I want to come with you, and I'm like, no way.
If the Institute finds out the agitator's there,
you're in my way.
they'll do everything they can to keep
I'll do it
out
myself.
of their hands.
I'm a solo man. I'm a solo man. I will destroy the Institute. It's kind of cool because there's like pros and cons to everything, right? There's pros and cons to the Institute, right? They're an insanely advanced organization. Their technology could work wonders for the world, but they're also kind of like a secret organization that is like the boogeyman. Like, they don't really help anybody outside of themselves. So their advances in technology aren't really assisting the everyday people. They're letting normal people starve and kill each other, and they're not helping or sharing their technology, you know.
Lived until you tipped ramen with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Hello. Boarding the vertibird to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Institute. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Do I wish to proceed? So, we have a huge decision on our hands. Do we want to permanently join the Brotherhood of Steel? Do we want to permanently join the Institute? Kind of going down the list, the Brotherhood of Steel, very militaristic. Their entire point of the world is to hoard power, kind of keep it for their own organization's use. But at the same time, you know, their point of the world is, hey, we're going to collect technology and utilize its power, but at the same time, we're going to keep it out of everyday people's hands so that the wrong people don't have it, and then utilize it and destroy the world and repeat the actions of their forefathers, which was, you know, this wasteland, right? Nuclear bombs and nuclear technology. Whereas the Institute is insanely superior technologically, but they're also utilizing that power to more experiment and expand their own uses rather than actually help the people of the world. And they want to activate a nuclear reactor. So in the mission that they want me to choose one or the other, they are essentially asking me to go get this thing to help power. The Institute wants to use it for their nuclear reactor, and the Brotherhood of Steel wants to use it to activate their insanely powerful robot. You know, at that point, it's very difficult which way or the other. But do I want to basically supply the super nuclear weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel and make them really powerful and ultimately going to destroy the Institute? Or do I want to side with the Institute and, you know, essentially fight off the Institute, right? Fight off the Brotherhood of Steel and then inherit and become the leader of the Institute. Basically, still ignoring the bottom, but if you became the leader, maybe you could decide to help the people. Who knows exactly how that would work, but that will be a decision. Since it's a kind of huge decision, we'll cut this episode right around 25 to 30 minutes or so is where we're at. We're going to cut that episode, and this is where this episode will end. It's a little shorter than the last couple, but it's because we have a huge decision here, and I want the next episode to be this kind of coming out as this climactic decision, and we'll deal with the ramifications for that in a full episode next week. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe, and as always, guys, have a good one.